Hey, this is Captain Kevin, and I just got back from a wade fishing trip down in Port O'Connor, Texas. And I want to talk to you about these Motorola Talkabout radios that potentially saved a life, one of my friends this weekend. So we were wade fishing, got up early Saturday morning, or actually this was Sunday morning, and had a spot we were going to go wade. We've waded multiple times before. My friend knew exactly where, and we'd actually waded there 2 days before, where he wanted to go, and he told me where he wanted me to drop him off. I was going to drop the other two guys off another spot. We were going to get in and wade there. So I dropped my first friend off, and he started wading away, and I go, "Oh, wait, did you get your radio?" "Oh, nope, forgot." He comes back to the boat, gets his radio, made sure it was on. I had the other ones on in the boat, and he took off, and it's still pitch black. It was still, he had a headlamp on, but we were probably about 40 minutes from from sunrise. So we putted out about 100 yards, dropped the anchor of the boat, and getting rigged up to go, and I hear this muffled on the radio, "Come and get me! Come and get me! I'm catching the bottom! I got the bottom! Oh, come and get me! Come and get me!" And I got back on the radio. I go, "We just dropped the anchor. It's going to be a couple minutes." And I ran up. We got the anchor, pulled it in fast. I revved up the engine. We took off back toward where he was. I could see his headlamp, and I could see his light. So when these radios get wet, they start flashing. They are waterproof, but if they detect water, they start flashing, I guess, as an emergency signal, like in this. So I could see where he was, and I drove right up to him, and he grabbed onto the boat, and he goes, "Well, I finally got to I could get my feet, I'm tiptoeing on some land here." So he was above water, and he's got his waders on, which are now full of water. And he goes, "Oh, I'm almost to shore. Just let me go." And I'm like, "No, dude, you're right in the middle of the channel. Get in the boat." So we pulled him on the boat, and he got on the boat, and he looks around, and he's like, "Oh my gosh, I totally got turned around. I should be going over there." And I went 45 degrees the wrong direction, went right into this channel. So fortunately, we got him back to wadable ground and put him back in the water, and he walked to where he was supposed to be going. We're all carrying these radios, which I now have in a little plastic bag, which I have a little heat shrink device there that I seal them up after I charge them every day. A buddy of mine gave me these 12-inch, 5-inch wide. They are Ziploc bags, so I can put the radio in them. But I cut the tops off, and then I use this 5-inch bag sealer, and I seal them so they're totally closed. And I've got, hundreds of these now. So at the end of the day, I just take them out. I put them in the charger, and then I, reseal them up for the next day. So we've got them ready to go. And then this allows us to communicate amongst each other how we're doing. And as the captain, I'll tell everybody, "All right, we're going to head back to the boat," or "I'm going to come by and pick you up." I like to wear bright colored shirts when I'm out wading, so people can see me, they can see where I am, and if other boats are coming or approaching me, they can see this bright color a long distance away. So the other thing with these shirt pockets, these radios can go into the shirt pocket and sit right there, like that. Okay, so if you have a group of guys that you're going to take and have these radios, make sure they wear shirts with pockets. As it gets colder, you're going to have maybe a raincoat on so they can fit in there. Subscribe. I'll put the links to these radios, these bags, and that sealer down in the description of this video. Stay safe, tight lines. I look forward to talking to you on the next video.